Jai Shri Narayan. Jai Shri Narayan. Jai Shri Narayan. I pay my obeisances to my spiritual master, Sri Guru Sudarshan Acharyaji Maharaj. I pay my obeisances to Lord Sri Ramanuj. I pay my obeisances to our Purva Acharyas. I pay my obeisances to the 12 Alvars. I pay my obeisances to Mother Lakshmi. And I pay my obeisances to Lord Sri Narayan. I welcome all of you here, physically at the Sri Narayan Dham, for our Navaratri celebrations on this day, day number
4.
4. Okay, so depending from which dimension you have approached this Navaratri, if you would call this the 4th manifestation of Mother Durga, if you're a Shaivite, if you're a Shakta, you'll call this the first day of Mother Lakshmi. And if you're a Vaishnavite, you'll call this the 4th day of Mother Lakshmi. It does not matter from which direction you are approaching Navaratri. It does not really matter. It depends where you have been placed as per your merits and how to approach a particular dimension of this Navaratri. There is absolutely no confusion. All of you understand? No confusion. For those of you that eat meat, when you have your eggs fried, you have the same egg fried in many ways, don't you? Jay, how you like your eggs fried? Sunny side up. You understand? And then others would like the egg fried full. And there are many ways of frying eggs. So then, by which way you like your eggs fried? Well done, okay? So Suren Bhai gave me 5 minutes to speak, and his wife warned me that he has control of the mic on his end, I think. So I'm just going to compress this very small satsang or discourse into as little time as possible, because I see the power of woman present today at this Navaratri. And I want those of you that did not understand or do not scientifically understand the power of woman, then I want you to understand it as per science. As you all know, the Sri Narayan Dham has been founded to clear away doubts in Sanatana Dharma. And very quickly I want to clear away this doubt that why somebody is celebrating the 4th day of Mother Lakshmi today, and why somebody is celebrating the first day of the 3 days of Mother Lakshmi today, and why somebody is celebrating the 4th day of Mother Durga today. Alright? So we want to quickly clear this doubt, but beyond these celebrations, there's a science that is prevalent, and I want to quickly discuss the science. When you understand the science, then the story behind the science can be understood, depending on which dimension you are placed. So I've explained in yesterday's discourse quite comprehensively, but today very quickly in a nutshell, that the child inherits equal parts of the DNA from both the parents. You know that? Yes or no? Yes. But there's the mitochondria, which is only unique to the female, to the mother. The mother donates the mitochondria to the child. And the mitochondria is the powerhouse. It generates power in the cells. You know all of this? And this is what is presented in these 9 days. In these 9 days, we pay gratitude to that aspect of the female or the feminine dimension of the Supreme Whole. And quickly, those that are celebrating the Mother Principle as Durga for these 9 days, then there is absolutely nothing wrong in that. Your ultimate Mother Durga presents the material world. She represents the material world. That same Mother Durga that represents the material world today represents the spiritual world as Mother Lakshmi. So you all know, either comprehensively or in small tidbits, that there are two dimensions. You all have experienced that. You all know something about the two dimensions. The material dimension and the spiritual dimension. You all know that. Yes or no? Yes. So those that are celebrating Mother Durga in this Navaratri, then you are giving gratitude for all that is done for you materially. And those that, like the Sri Narayan Dham, will be celebrating Mother Lakshmi because we represent the spiritual dimension. Both dimensions goes hand in glove with each other. You are living in the material dimension, you give your gratitude to the material dimension, and you give your obeisances and your worship to Mother Durga. Nothing wrong. If you want to evolve and make sure you don't get another material body again, then you switch your dimension to Mother Lakshmi. Same female principle. Same principle serving you in two dimensions. It depends where you are as per your merits today. And I'm saying again, there is absolutely nothing wrong in celebrating as a Vaishnavite, as a Shaivite, or as a Devi devotee. All of you understand? Okay? So once again, I want to conclude that the female principle is unique in transferring the mitochondria to the living entity, and the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and it generates energy. And this is why the mother form is always associated with Shakti. You understand? Both in the Durga form, in the Lakshmi form, and just uniqueness of the 45 minutes, and later on in the birthday celebrations, is that our musicians have been endowed with the power of music. You'll notice a very, very young child, he's been carrying this power through his soul, now through this body from a previous lifetime. He did not have to go to any specific musical training. You understand? And this is the power of Saraswati. This is the power of Saraswati, Mother Saraswati. This is the female Shakti, the power transmuted in the form of music. I have the same Saraswati power endowed upon me, transmuted in the form of knowledge. And today, our cooks cooked, and they have the same power transmuted as cooks. Everyone has the power of mother in them, male and female. Okay? And lastly, for those men who did not hear me ever before, or hear my discourses, and you are worried, you have been worried from the day you got married, that why your wife's mouth does not stop working, try as you might. Every day when you tell her keep quiet, she can only stop after 50 words. It's because she carries the mitochondria. She has overload power all the time, and she has to release it, and you are the recipient. Jai Sri Narayan.